In the coming weeks and months, you're going to hear a lot more exciting things about Borderlands 4. In the coming weeks and months, you're going to hear a lot more exciting things about Borderlands 4.
A casual 65 days later.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on. When I come around.
Alright, it's been a minute since you've heard from me, but oh boy, I'm just gonna get straight to it. After months of nothing but 4 concept arts and a Borderlands escape room, apparently, and some stinky shift codes that have already been tired and useless for years, with the brand new information that I'm about to get into, it's pretty clear to me that Borderlands 4 is in trouble. I just want to start off by talking about the biggest news that came just a couple days ago and lay out exactly why it's so bad for BL4. Take-Two Interactive CEO came out and straight up said in an interview with IGN they plan to have a comfortable gap between the upcoming releases of Grand Theft Auto 6 and Borderlands 4, even though both games are currently scheduled to release within the 2026 financial year. The launch window runs from April 1st, 2025 until March 31st of 2026. And the CEO briefly spoke about the release date strategy for both games, and he was quoted by saying this: "I think it's safe to say that we wouldn't and no one would stack up huge releases unnecessarily. Gearbox, you literally just put 2025 at the end of your teaser trailer, and obviously it isn't releasing Q4 of next year." As we get confirmation of my biggest fear in terms of one of the worst case scenarios right here below in the same article, where they say this: Take-Two recently confirmed that GTA 6 is still on track for a fall 2026 release, and Borderlands 4 has a nebulous 2025 release date, currently penciled in.
What the hell is even that?
Wait, hold on just a second. Give me a minute to break down this industry talk so that you guys can actually understand it, because I had to actually do my own research to even understand what the fuck that meant. The rest of the paragraph was a bunch of nonsense anyway. The definition of nebulous is literally unclear, vague, or ill-defined.
And I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
So basically, and you know what, just hold on, let me just tell you what, quote, penciled in means. Penciled in is a phrasal verb that means to tentatively schedule or list someone or something knowing that the arrangement may need to be changed later. Yeah, we're cooked. And if you're not still putting this together, the reason that they're only saying fiscal year 2026 is because, well, not even they know when this game is coming out. It's possible that they might be trying to figure that out as we speak, but with no gameplay trailer after 5+ years of development and nothing but a CGI trailer to show for it, them originally just saying 2025, fast forward a few months, and now they're backpedaling with, "Oh, whoa, guys, we meant fiscal year of 2026. You know, it could be 2025, but, you know, we don't know." Gearbox, if any of you knucklehead fuckaducks are watching this right now, what in the actual fuck is wrong with you? So for one, it's good news that you're not going to stack it on top of GTA 6, but that wasn't one of my main worries anyway. But we all know that would have been a misstep bigger than, you know, whatever the fuck this is. So hats off to them for letting us in on that. But letting us know that you do not have a release date set in stone, and that it could be anywhere from April of 2025 till April of 2026. It just keys us in that you are still trying to figure things out, and on one hand, yes, you're communicating with us, and I appreciate that. But coming off of your teaser trailer that had a specific year at the end of the damn thing, we'd all like to at least believe that when you put a year on something like that, that it's 100% set in stone that that is when the game is coming out. This video, for example, a couple of days ago, I put a date on it because I knew it was going to release. Because, you know, putting a date on it when I know it's actually going to drop on that day sounds a little smarter than, you know, putting out a date that I'm not going to drop the video on. It's just bad marketing, because if it doesn't come out in 2025, people who are too stupid to understand what a fiscal year are going to think that it's delayed or maybe even canceled. And you're going to have consumers completely forget about it by that time that it actually does come out. As a lot of people know that it is slated for a 2025 release, not everyone knows that it's actually for the year of 2026. The fiscal year, that is. Do you see where the problem lies? Sure, it could come out in 2025. But the majority of Borderlands fans are not only still in the dark on damn near everything, but they do not have a clue on what to expect, when to expect it, or if we should even care at this point. Because the weeks and months are bleeding by at this point, and every couple of days I think about these words that Gearbox said at that panel back at PAX West.
In the coming weeks and months, you're going to hear a lot more exciting things about Borderlands 4. So
That's some bullshit.
And there's currently only 45 days remaining until we're in 2025. So if you guys are looking at a summer launch, your small window of time is running out to get this promotional train started and actually have it be effective and hyped up by the time the game comes out. Personally, I'm just hoping that they don't try and rush it out to meet that deadline of 2025. If they do need the extra time, then so be it. But then again, don't go out of your fucking way to tell us a year when you don't even know for yourself. This is just another example of why people don't trust you to make good games anymore. You bullshit around and whip up some stupid trailer that coincidentally, right after that all-time Borderlands movie just shit the bed, you go ahead and drop the Borderlands 4 trailer. If we don't hear more about Borderlands 4 before 2024 actually wraps up, then I'm convinced that that whole like CGI trailer and them fucking revealing all that shit was just a cover-up to get that bad press from the movie swiped under the rug. It just makes too much sense, because if the game isn't actually coming out anytime soon, why the hell else would they have done that? But they even said themselves back at PAX West that that was where the game was supposed to be fully revealed.
You know what? Let's gauge how much we reveal by how much noise you make. Let's try that again. Who wants to hear a little bit about Borderlands 4? Actually tricked you. We can't reveal everything, but that amount of volume would have been dedicated to revealing the entire game.
And if you missed it, I ended up watching that whole shitter of a panel. And if you want us to just catch the important bits, the good, the bad, and the ugly, it's all in my last video. So I'll go ahead and leave that down in the description below for anybody interested. But if you were supposed to reveal the game damn near 3 months ago, where's the reveal now? Because if we don't get the trailer by December, there's no way in hell that this game is coming out in the summer of 2025. While they're smart for not stacking the releases of 2 AAA games, for us Borderlands fans, that still causes a sign of concern, as the 4th has no release date. Grand Theft Auto 6 has a launch window and it's already set in stone. The reason I bring this up is, say they start finishing development right before GTA 6 is about to come out. Well, then they're gonna have to go ahead and just delay the launch of the game, because there's gonna be no point in stacking it, and they already said that they wouldn't. As obviously it just makes no business sense at all to do so. But I'm just trying to remain as optimistic as I can, even when, you know, every single sign currently points to a brutal disaster ahead. I recommend that we all try and do the same, but I also just do not want anybody to get their hopes up with this game, because I did with Borderlands 3, and modern gaming just hasn't quite been the same for me ever since. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't hold these companies accountable when they do release garbage that you paid for, but when you go into a new gaming experience, what do you want out of it? Well, you want to hopefully have fun, maybe kill some time, you know, at least get some hours out of this shit that you just spent money on. Well, sadly, good time is not a term that a lot of us would describe for Borderlands in 2024 and, you know, going on 2025, which is unfortunate, as I personally loved the first 3 games, and Tales is alright for what it is, but it seems like pretty much every release after has just been a plea to keep fans interested and make some money. And for the people like myself who genuinely love this franchise, we're starting to slowly grow tired of waiting for something new. We're over the industry talk and the beating around the bush bullshit. We just want to know where the hell our game is. But more than that, we just want some change. And with the CEO Randy Pitchford still in charge, then unfortunately, I'm afraid some things will just always stay the same. I'd like to apologize for the absence on the channel here recently, but I do have some big videos coming, including the ill-fated Randy Pitchford documentary, breaking down every controversial moment in his entire career. I just need you all to bear with me, but with that, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video until the end, and if you did enjoy it, consider becoming a channel member today if you have not already. Going that extra mile to support the channel means a lot, and I will love you guys long time. But if you did enjoy your stay, consider pressing the like button and smashing that subscribe button if you have not already for all of your Borderlands updates. I really just didn't want to force out any videos when I really wasn't feeling motivated to talk about Borderlands. At some point, you just kind of got to step away and just be like, I really don't need to let this make me mad at the moment, alright? And I was in one of those phases, you know. Also, life's, you know, things go on. But regardless, I missed you guys a lot, and it feels good to be back. Just know that I love you all to death. I want you to take it easy out there. And I just also want you to know that I'm about to pick up the pace. So,
Buckle up, Teddy.
because Hellfire's back, bitch.